What is up, guys? It is Marcus from Perspective Sports, and today I am going to tell you why this 4-team trade will make the Boston Celtics instant favorites to win the NBA Finals. I was talking to one of my good friends when this trade came to me. Shout out to Darrell. And this trade benefits everyone involved in it. And here's the trade. The Boston Celtics get point guard Kyrie Irving and power forward Anthony Davis. The Pelicans get center Al Horford, 2018 Brooklyn Nets first round, 2019 Memphis Grizzlies first round. That's 1 through 8 protected in 2019, 1 through 6 protected in 2020, and 2021 unprotected. They get a 2018 Lakers first round pick that they only get if it's 2 through 5. So if it's not 2 through 5, Philly gets it back, and they'll get the more favorable pick between Philadelphia and Sacramento in 2019, and a 2020 Bulls second round pick unprotected. The Cleveland Cavaliers get point guard Isaiah Thomas, small forward Jay Crowder, 2020 Celtics first round pick, top 4 protected or unprotected in 2021. They get a 2019 Bulls first round pick, lottery protected through 2021. Or they get a 2022 and 2023 second round picks unprotected. The Chicago Bulls get point guard Terry Rozier, shooting guard Iman Shumpert, center Daniel Theis, and a 2019 Celtics first round pick unprotected. Now, I know there's a lot of moving parts in this deal, so let me break it down team by team and why they will make this trade. And let's start with the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics have a ton of assets, from young solid players on great contracts to a boatload of picks. I mean, they have 7 first rounds over the next 3 years, which is the sole reason this deal can happen. For Celtics GM Danny Ainge, this is what he's been waiting for. This is why he's been so frugal recently, and this deal can make his team instant favorites to win the NBA Finals. The Celtics acquire top 3 point guard in Kyrie Irving and the best power forward in the NBA in Anthony Davis to put alongside newly acquired Gordon Hayward. That is a huge upgrade over last year's team that still finished first in the Eastern Conference. But in order to gain this profuse amount of talent, they had to give up something of value, and in this case, it was a lot of value. In order to make this deal happen, the Celtics parted ways with 5 first-round draft picks, including the Nets, Grizzlies, and Lakers, which are all extremely valuable. They also parted ways with Al Horford, who has done good things for the Celtics in the past year as he averaged 14 points a game, 7 rebounds a game, 5 assists per game, which is great for a center, while shooting 47% from the field and 36% from 3. They also parted ways with Jay Crowder, who since being acquired from Dallas in the Rondo deal has been amazing for Boston. Last year, he averaged 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, while shooting 40% from 3. Not to mention, he is currently on a steal of a contract, only making about $6 million a year. But the biggest loss will be the loss of Isaiah Thomas, whose career blossomed since being traded to the Boston Celtics back in 2014. Just last season, he averaged 29 points a game, 6 assists per game, and a steal per game while making an all-NBA team. So the Celtics gain a lot, but they also give up a lot in this deal. So they got better, but it's not like they're robbing anyone. The New Orleans Pelicans are in a terrible place at the moment. No cap space, no real bench, and 2 stars who don't seem to fit one another. DeMarcus Cousins was acquired by the Pelicans from the Sacramento Kings last season, but despite he and Anthony Davis putting up great numbers together, it just doesn't turn into wins. And on top of that, Cousins has a contract set to expire after this season, which means they can lose him for nothing. And if they lose him for nothing, Anthony Davis could want out, and if he makes this public, the Pelicans could be in some serious trouble in terms of finding a trade partner willing to top this kind of trade. In this deal, they get 4 draft picks, 3 first rounds, which are all going to be very valuable, 2 guaranteed lottery picks in the Lakers in Brooklyn, which will definitely help jumpstart their rebuild. They also get Al Horford, who's mainly a cap filler, but can still produce at a high level as he showed last season. The Cleveland Cavaliers must make this trade. Kyrie Irving wants out. They're strapped for cap space. And they basically have no picks as they don't own their own first round until 2020. LeBron is also reportedly eager to now have Kyrie traded since the news that clearly they've talked and something didn't go right. And it's time to get rid of an unhappy Kyrie Irving and an Iman Shumpert whose contract is hindering you from doing any sort of thing in free agency. And for Kyrie Irving and Iman Shumpert, they get 3 guaranteed picks, which can turn into 4 if they don't get Chicago's 2019 first round pick by 2021. They also get Jay Crowder, who is a solid player on a great contract to come off the bench behind LeBron James, a way better replacement than Richard Jefferson. They also get Isaiah Thomas, who is a great player on an even better contract, even though it's set to expire next year, and is basically a smaller version of Kyrie Irving. So this deal isn't terrible for the Cavs. I mean, it's pretty darn good, not to mention they'll clear up a ton of cap space to make them more flexible, to make moves, to land possibly another star, or who knows. And finally, the Chicago Bulls, who are basically a salary dump team in this deal, and they have a ton of cap space at the moment, which makes them perfect. The Bulls give up a 2020 second-round pick and a first-round pick, which turns into 2 second-round picks if it doesn't convey by 2021. In return, they get point guard Terry Rozier, who GMs around the league think very highly of. They get a Monchopper, who's still very good, but the Cavs just cannot afford to have him on the books at this time. And Daniel Theis, who is a 25-year-old center that I don't know much about, but based off his stats, you can see that he can score the ball. And they also get a 2019 Celtics first-round pick unprotected. Well, there you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comment section, do you think this trade will work? Who would decline this trade? Because as I look at it, this deal benefits everybody involved in it. The Cavs clear cap space and still get a lot of talent. The Pelicans get a jump start on their rebuild. The Celtics become instant contenders to win the finals. And the Bulls get good players while not giving up too much and taking on a bad salary. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you down in the comment section. I'm out.